Howdy. How we doing today, guys? Pretty cool? Yeah. I'm here in the swamps. But I'm looking for a place to just sit down and chill a little bit. I have some snacks. Some sweet snacks. Even though I went healthy, kinda. I'm gonna show you later. I bought like gluten-free stuff and so on. Oh look, there's a nice pond here. I'm on the edge of Tilburg, the Netherlands. But it seems pretty cool. I'm just gonna go and find a bigger place because I know there's like big grass fields all around here. So yeah. Well, I ended up on the other side of this pond since it seems pretty nice. I can chill here. Oh man, I just washed these pants. No, it's a bit uphill, which, oh man, I can never get enough here because, you know, it's never uphill. Even though one day I was in a town called Nijmegen. Oh my god, that was such pretty, and it's along when the river Rhine or Ren comes from Germany into the Netherlands, and it's so pretty there, and they have the beach along the coast, and the town is like you go uphill and downhill, just like some old Mediterranean towns. It really reminded me of some Mediterranean towns. But then again, there were pieces of Antwerp that also did that, but in a different way, not as much. Yeah. So I have some healthy snacks today. Yeah, as I said before, I almost never. Oops. So yeah, I'm throwing stuff around here. What I wanted to say is I never buy this stuff, especially like, okay, I had the original soy drink. I don't really buy much soy drinks at all, but the fruit and sugar ones I don't buy ever, because come on, like you're supposed to be drinking this to drink something healthier. If you're drinking something filled with sugar anyway, you're kind of missing the point, right? But today I bought this and it's like super yummy. It's super tasty, I gotta say. I love it. It's almost as if I got all the creaminess from milk and then all the I don't know, sourness of lemon, of ascorbic acid, you know, it's all together but not mixed somehow. Tastes good. And then I have gluten-free chocolate cookies. I do like otherwise I eat everything. I also drink milk sometimes, but no, I actually don't drink much milk anymore. I used to a lot when I was younger. Now I just don't. Now I just mostly drink water or stuff like that. So I don't really drink much milk anymore. However, I do eat cheese. Sometimes I eat a lot of meat. Sometimes, like, I try not to eat too much meat. I don't eat meat every day, and since I moved to Netherlands, I have here option to buy falafel all the time and stuff like that. So it's not really like I eat even less, and but I always ate a lot of veggies. I liked it always, so I don't eat enough fruit. Maybe sometimes that's probably why when it comes to sweets I like fruity stuff most, and I like juices, you know, but they have, you know, it's all the sugar. So yeah, that's about nutrition or whatever. I am trying to cut down on my gluten intake, which I know sounds stupid, but I'm telling you guys, there is a difference. Like, of course, if you have been eating bread all your life, like most of us in European cultures, then definitely, and probably even for generations before, then you're probably used to it, and it's okay to eat some carbs in general. But the thing is, today's wheat is heavily processed, and the amount of glutes, the heavy glutes in it, very condensed molecules, are much higher than they used to be, and we don't even know exactly what we're doing to this wheat, because, like, okay, yeah, nowadays we have genetically modified, and they say this is even worse, even though in my opinion I'm not sure that it's worse, because we've been changing food for a long time now, and with wheat and corn and stuff like that, it's been heavily modified even before. And what I wanted to say is, like, when they research this, and when they crossbreed two kinds of rustic wheat, or two separate kinds of wheat, with a special intention to make the third one because it would last longer in this kind of, precipitation and area and whatever, and the strain of wheat that came out of it was had completely different proteins and glutes than any of those other two wheats. It did not have proteins and carbs from either of those. It had a different form, something completely new, or at least not seen in the previous two species, the previous two strains, which shows that we don't have as much clarity, at least, or that's in the best case scenario, and in the worst case scenario we don't have any control over what we're actually doing. Of course we do have some control, but even our knowledge is limited. Like, how the hell we don't know what these things, what's the difference for our bodies? We don't know that well yet, right? But I didn't want to talk about, like, I'm not I eat everything. I believe that everything in moderation is good for your diet. Like, diversity is important for your gut. I did put some attention to a bit more attention to nutrition in the last 2 or 3 years, because I was, like, looking after myself on all aspects, in all, but yeah. But I think we should eat moderate amount of everything. Luckily, I have always liked veggies. For me, like, it's not, if you make a burger or something like that, of course it's not the same without meat. If you ignore the fact that we have substitutes today, which are also not that healthy, probably, like, it's pretty much the same thing. Like, and stuff from soy has been proven to influence a lot of things in our body. But veggies are the best part, but they're just not the same without other protein sources, right? And without bread. That's the biggest source of protein, of carbs and of gluten for me still. Bread, some stuff. For example, every now and then I make myself a sandwich, I make myself a burger, like, not in a way that I see here in the West, or that I heard before, with all the amazing amount of sauces and all kinds of stuff, meat and cheese and everything. No, I make something moderate. I make a healthy version, or sometimes a bit less, sometimes completely. Like, one of my latest tricks is to put fried eggplant slices also in the burger. I did that the last time, and then I had a substitute schnitzel out of soy. It was meat. I usually, if I eat something like that, I eat it the way it was meant to be eaten. Like I usually put, but I still had one, so I put that and cheese and the eggplant slices were fried before I put them in, and then I also put fresh onions and fresh salad. Yeah, in it, and ketchup and mayo and stuff. Of course I did. And it was so freaking delicious, you guys. Yeah. I'm just watching the surroundings being at the moment. I went on this rant about food, about feeding, but it wasn't what I originally meant to do. I'm just looking at this. Isn't it nice? Lately, I find solitude easily, I guess. Maybe I needed it, and now I don't like before. Now I have mates at home that with which I hang out more, with which there's less tension. We're all at least partially heart-based. So yeah, cookies and stuff. That's I'll continue that a bit later. It's time for a short meditation. Most likely there will not be an energy transmission except if I spontaneously start something again. That happens lots of times, so sorry. But I'm just gonna meditate here for a while and, you know, join in. So yeah, for the peeps in my monthly meditation focus group, that's all it takes. I didn't really do anything special. I was just here with me, with myself in the moment. Very simply being. Love and light, guys. Love and might, I say sometimes, because love and light is starting to sound too much happy-go-lucky for me, because it's not all light. It's not. Even the good part is not all light. So yeah. Special bonus for everybody, but originally meant for the peeps in my group. And our current topic is abundance, releasing abundance blocks. And even though I gotta say, astrologically right now we are clearing, shifting, stabilizing, organizing, reorganizing our emotions and our approach of how we deal with our emotions. However, you know, everything is interconnected, and especially in my case, for example, there are emotions blocking the flow of abundance. So there can be an emotional charge that is an abundance block. Not always, but in many cases, it's at least a part of it, right? So think about it. How does it feel to be abundant? What does abundance mean to you? What is abundance? How do you experience it? How does it feel? Let's bring it closer. Don't be afraid to feel it. You deserve it. Come on, guys, we deserve this. We have been waiting for this for so long. Let's face what is still stopping us. Let's face what is still blocking us. Let's feel abundance. And if something stands in the way, look at it, face it. Abundance. Keep going. Feel abundance. Sometimes we let our fears influence our thoughts, but sometimes we don't, even if we're really afraid. Why is that? What happens that makes us lose our cool, as they say it? What is the truth behind it? Behind self-control, self-governance, responsibility, and how consciousness relates to it, how it sees it. Well, we won't get the answers unless we live abundantly and experience it for ourselves, right? So abundance, let's feel it now. Accept these vibrations. Your second chakra, or the being center, you should feel something in there by now. Let's clear it up. And accept abundance into your energy field. Accept the vibration of abundance. Inhale. Full exhale. Accept abundance and release the old. Imagine golden light flowing through all of your body. Golden, silver, and purple. Imagine those colors, visualize them, and accept this vibe. Let's start also accepting it in our hearts now. Our hearts are also compatible with these vibes, and only when we feel them in our hearts as well, we know how to really react with it, how to really manifest true abundance, not only in material way, but abundance of joy, abundance of life force. Just accept. Thanks, guys. Stay clear. Stay of a clear mind as much as you can. It's not gonna be that easy. See you.